My very special friends, my Patreon followers, my Patreon supporters. And there's a new one, Nolan. Hey, peace, cheers, and thank you. Uh, yeah, Harmony also. Oh, definitely Harmony. Hey guys, this is a babble. This has no intended purpose other than to wish you all the merriest of Christmas. I don't know your background, so by that I mean happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, happy Atheist Day. Whatever you are celebrating, I want it to be good, and I'm sending my wishes your way. Uh, I don't know what happened last month. You all got a free month because I wasn't posting my videos correctly. Now, I think at the end of December, you will all get charged for December. And so I want to thank you ahead of time. Definitely, my channel has improved because of Patreon. So I want to thank you all for that. It definitely has. I've got a little bit more equipment, just a little bit. I did buy a new microscope, and it was crap. And it's a good thing that I didn't spend too much on it because it arrived and it was just crap. Not using it. Back to the old methods. But it's thanks to you guys that I got my squisher, my rosin press, and I don't think I would have gotten it if I didn't know I had this amount of money coming in every month to replace what I spent on it. So no, I didn't have enough to use all of your money for the press, but without your money, I wouldn't have used my money for the press, if you know what I mean. Cheers. I know there's a few consistent followers from my channel that, especially Wayne, peace Wayne, if you ever do subscribe to Patreon, peace man, who keep asking me to do more videos about me toking. And yeah, I will, and it's the holiday season, and I'm in a unique situation where I get to spend an awful lot of time with my young man. It is really, really hard on me. This isn't something I share much in regular videos because, again, the audience and the feedback and all that crap. But I'm going to give it to all of you guys, is I raised my first three by myself. The mother never contested custody, never wanted custody, and I never had to make a decision that encompassed her. Yes, I would, if it was something important, I would let her put her 2 cents in if she felt like it, if I could get a hold of her. But for the most case, I never ever had to worry about going a day or an hour without my kids. They were consistently on around me. They lived with me. Pasha doesn't live with me. He lives with his mother. The situation was much different when we separated, and she wanted him, and she does okay with him. Would it be different if he were with me? Yeah, but life is life. And when she first left, it was absolutely devastating because I lived far away and I only got to see him during designated visitation because I had no vehicle then too. I lost my vehicle in the divorce. And this is raw. This is raw what I'm sharing with you. And so every second week on Friday, I would take a bus, then a train, pick him up, train, bus, back home, and then have him for 2 days, and then repeat, rinse and repeat to get him home. Often I would get calls during the week. He's crying, he's sad, him and mom had a fight. And all I could do was talk on the phone and try to help. I couldn't go there. I was too far away. As y'all know, I've moved, and they moved even closer after I moved close. And I see him pretty well every single day. I had a week last week while he was sick and I was sick that she kept him, and I went 5, 6 days without seeing him. The most since summer, the most since he went to Latvia for a month. So I see him very, very often. And so there's no way that I want to, when he's here visiting, living with me, I don't like calling it visiting, I'm his dad. When he's here, for me to say, hey, maybe you could go for a walk or go across the play to the playground, and so that dad can do a video. I can't do these videos in my bedroom, mostly because it's a mess, but also it's not a big room. It's where my dab rig is when he's not here, and when he's here, I mean. And even when he's not here, I very often leave it there now. So I need to find my pattern, my new method by which I still deliver these videos that people want, where I'm talking about cannabis, where I'm talking about cannabis laws, where I'm having a toke, when I'm explaining how I feel on a new product. Those things will be coming, and I ask y'all to have patience with me because I need to find the way to keep the status quo between not pushing him away so I can do this, but not pushing you away so that I can look after him. I want to find that happy homeostasis where everything seems to match. So I'm trying, my friends, and I promise you the new year will be even better with newer and better things. I'm hoping to maybe in the new year do a lot more cannabis photography and include it into my videos. Maybe not strain reviews, maybe strain appreciation videos where 3 or 4 different flowers are compared with each other by the trichomes. I just don't know. I think there's a lot of room for growth in this. And honest, folks, I don't want to make a living off of YouTube. I don't want to be famous. I'm not going to travel. I'm never going to travel anymore. I had the travel bug. I exercised that bug. I have traveled all across Canada, shore to shore, many, many times. I have seen our northern parts a couple of times. I've seen every part. I haven't seen all of Canada, it's too huge, but I've been to every province many times. I've traveled into the US, I've traveled overseas quite a few times. I don't want to do it anymore. I love where I live. I love the peaceful, quiet life I have with no car and no traveling. And I love my YouTube followers. I just don't want to become big, folks. I don't. I think with that comes too much business, too much got to do this by this time and got to edit this by this time, got to have good editing software, got to have a better camera, and it's just continually, I spent a life doing hard work and always battling that carrot in front of me. Now I live a life where there's no carrot. There's no carrot in front of me except looking after my boy and talking to all of you. And I want to keep it calm and peaceful like that. That's the hippie way. I don't think any real hippie wants to become a big famous hippie because he's no longer a hippie. There's no way you can be a hippie and be famous and rich. I just don't see those matching. It's not for me. Not for me. So, friends, once again, Merry, Merry Christmas. The best of the holiday, however you celebrate it. I hope I'm a part of it. And because you guys are all a part of mine, for sure. Much love, much peace, much celebration. And wow, I think I've got a woodpecker on my wall right beside me. I'm starting to hear some banging, unless somebody's out there. We're going to check on that. Peace.